Hello everybody, it's the Don Chucky here, and today I'm going to be doing the first of the YouTube video series, Getting to Know the Don. In these videos, I'm going to be asking people to send me questions about things you want to know about me. Anything, within reason of course. So let's get this thing started. Question 1. How old are you? I am currently 32 years old. I was born in the 80s, but I grew up as a 90s kid. So in my opinion, that was one of the best times to grow up as far as gaming goes, but that's my opinion. My birthday's also in June. You'll find more about that out later though. Question 2. When did you start gaming? I started gaming when I was really young. I was about 3 years old when my dad first told me that he saw me pick up a Nintendo controller and start playing Mario. That's the first game I ever remember playing, and the first game I ever remember beating. I did play a couple other games though on Nintendo, including Super Mario 2, 3, Contra, Ninja Turtles, Battletoads, Yo Noid, which is a classic that a lot of people actually don't know about, among others. I could probably list a ton, but I started around the age of 3. Question 3. Who has left a huge impact on your life? If I had to choose one person, it'd be my grandfather, because growing up I used to always watch sports with him every Sunday, and that's kind of why I made such a big habit about football. He really got me into it, breaking down plays with me while we used to watch football every Sunday. He's actually one of the reasons that I got into the Madden video games as well. It was always fun eating snack food and drinking soda with the guys while I was growing up. It's something I really miss, but I still do every Sunday, hanging out with buddies and watching football. Question 4. What is your favorite gaming memory? If I had to choose one, it would be playing Pokemon on the bus during middle school. Because to and from school, we used to always battle each other. In fact, we had tournaments, and it was the most fun I've ever had that I can remember. I mean, I am such a huge Pokemon fanatic. Back then, we used to do championships, and I won one of the years. My Beedrill defeated a Mewtwo because bug Pokemon have an advantage over Psychic, and my Beedrill was faster than the Mewtwo. So when I used Pin Missile, I got a critical hit, and I got 5 hits and took down the Mewtwo. It also helped that the Mewtwo wasn't level 100, but my Beedrill was. And that is my favorite gaming memory. Question 5. What is your favorite sport? So, in case you didn't know, I'm a huge football fanatic, so that is my all-time favorite sport. I do watch hockey, and I watch baseball, and I even watch a little basketball. I watch some other sports on occasion, whether you want to call them sports or not, like shooting pool or playing poker. I've even tried to watch NASCAR, just couldn't do it, sorry. But football is my all-time favorite sport. Go Redskins. Question 6. Are you a dog person or a cat person? So, growing up, I had 2 dogs. One was a boxer, and the other one was a Rhodesian Ridgeback. I love dogs, but I also did like animals. Not too many members of my family had cats, but a couple did. And the cats used to hide all the time, so I never really got to know them. But when I met my wonderful now wife, Erin, Fireborn, she loved cats. In fact, when we started dating, I met her cat. It was named Rain, and it was fun playing with her, even though it used to hiss at me a lot and it bit my foot once. However, now I'm more of a cat person. I still love dogs. I have no issues with dogs, but I lean more cat now. Question 7. What is the origin of your name? So growing up, I watched a lot of plays. I was in choir forever. And I also really enjoyed watching the Godfather movies as I got a little older in my teen years. So we watched a lot of different movies and stuff, and I started getting this fascination with the Mafia. I played a couple games, you know, GTA and this and that, and I don't know, it was fun for me. And then the next thing was, a lot of people in my circle of friends, they used to call me the leader, so I used to say, well, you know, call me some kind of cool nickname, and so they came up with Don. So I started going by it, and I said, oh, Don Chucky, because my name's Charles. It's embedded in my gamer tag. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people usually call me Don, the Don Chucky, stuff like that, and it's fine. I still respond to it very easily, no issues, no hesitation. But I will definitely tell you that a lot of people actually think my real name is Don. It's very funny. Question 8. What game blew you away and showed you a whole nother perspective on the world of gaming? We're going to go back to Pokemon on this one. And the main reason is because growing up, I wasn't really into turn-based RPGs. I played some here and there, but they didn't really catch me as much as other games. You know, grow up Mario, Zelda, Kirby, Contra, Donkey Kong. I was always Nintendo. I didn't really go anywhere else until Xbox came out. But when Pokemon came out on Game Boy, and I realized that you have to put so much thought in what Pokemon are on your team and what moves they have. Plus, you have to plan on items. You have to plan to face gym leaders and other people, and trainers just pop up. Because, you know, back then, yeah, we had a guide, but the guide didn't even tell you everything. It's not like the internet now. I could look up everything. There are such detailed walkthroughs now on every game on the internet if you look deep enough. But back in the late 90s, they weren't that detailed. They were detailed to a point. So Pokemon changed my perspective on gaming to make me intellectually think outside the box and just kind of gave me this whole new perspective on gaming. Question 9. What made you start streaming? So I actually didn't really even know much about streaming until like the last year or so. I started watching people. And you know, I kept thinking to myself, I love to talk. I could talk for hours about almost any subject. And I love gaming. I've been gaming for 29 years of my life, almost 30 of them. So I thought, why not try it as a hobby? It sounds like a lot of fun. You meet new people, you get to talk to people, learn about them, and plus, gaming is fun. And, you know, trying to play with other people who you've never played with is kind of a fun experience too. When you have to learn their strategies, how they game, versus how you normally do it, and coexist together, you work together as a team, tackling different activities and stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. Streaming has really brought the gaming community together, especially with these cross-platform games, which I hope continue. Question 10. How did you and Duchess meet? This is a very interesting story that you're going to definitely want to sit down for because it's a lot of fun to tell. Me and Duchess actually met on a dating website called plentyoffish.com. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't want to be sponsored by them. I'm just telling the story. So what happened was I had been on that site for a couple years, just casually looking for more dating opportunities and just struggling with it. It just didn't work out. None of them did. Met a lot of interesting people, we'll say. But the day before I was going to give up on that site, I said, why not check one more time? And I saw a picture that caught my eye. It was Erin. And I sent her a message and I said, hello. She sent me a message back. And before you know it, we were talking. We used to talk a lot between that time, around Valentine's Day, in fact, because I went to a concert because I had nobody for Valentine's Day. Me and her chatted about that some too. And, you know, we didn't really start dating yet. But then on March 1st, 2009, we went out on our very first date. We went to Fast Eddie's in Fairfax City, which is a pool hall / bar. And we went there for lunch. And we hung out, shot some pool. And the rest is history, baby. The rest is history. Thank you all for tuning in to my video. This is the first installment of the series, so if you have other questions that you want me to answer, within reason, of course, please drop them in the comments or DM them to me, and I will take a look at them. I'm going to choose at least 10 more for my next video. If you really enjoyed my video, hit the like button, and also hit the sub button. My first goal is to get 100 subscribers on YouTube so that I can make my own personalized link. And subbing on YouTube is free, so please hit that button. I really appreciate it. This is the Don Chucky, and I approve this message.